If you ever wonder how to find that very specific, particular place, and you put your destination into Google Map and it takes you to the back lot, the closed fence, miles away from where you need to be, you're cursing GPS. Well, there's an answer for that, and that's called what3words. This is Giles Reese-Jones from what3words, and I have a question for you, Giles.
Sure.
In 3 words, tell us what is what3words.
It's a simple addressing system.
You did it. That's fantastic. So what does that mean, a simple addressing system? Tell us what what3words is.
Well, as you said, street addressing can be frustrating and difficult, and we've recognized that. And what we've done is we've divided the world up into very small squares. There's 57 10-foot by 10-foot squares, and then we've given each one of those squares a unique 3-word identifier. Well, so we have an app which is free, we've got a website which is free, and we're being used by runners and hikers and photographers if they want to arrange a place to meet, or they want to remember a specific spot. We're being used at festivals and events where friends just want to meet each other. But we've also got some code, and our code is being used by delivery companies, by ride-hailing companies, and by car companies as well.
So you talked about consumer applications, but what are the business implications for what3words?
Yeah, so if I type in a street address into a mapping software, Google Maps, the pin will often drop in the middle of the building. Now, if I'm going to meet you, it's a little bit frustrating for me because I've got to kind of walk around the block maybe to try and find the right entrance, or I'm arrived 5 minutes early. It's a frustrating experience. If you're a delivery person and you're doing that 200 times a day, that gets really expensive. And if you're a first responder, an emergency service, actually the implications for that can be far more serious. And if you're in a vehicle, in a car, and you want to find the exact kind of parking entrance, that again can be frustrating. So delivery companies who can save a lot of money by using the system are adopting it. And car companies who can improve the customer experience of entering an address into a vehicle are adopting it as well.
And so you're talking about car companies. How are car companies using what3words?
So they're actually car companies are building it directly into their kind of native navigation system. So here we are with a Mercedes. You can get into the Mercedes, say, hey Mercedes, navigate to what3words, table, chair, lamp. It will recognize it, and it will give you turn-by-turn directions to that exact spot. And we've also been built into Subaru, into Mitsubishi, into Lamborghini, into Lotus. Triumph motorcycles use us as well. We're seeing a huge adoption across the motor industry.
That's fantastic.
The LA Coliseum uses what3words addresses because actually, yes, if you search for the LA Coliseum, pin drops in the middle of the field, and actually it's got multiple right, so it's got multiple entrances and exits, it's got accessible entrances, it's got car parking entrances, it's got emergency entrances, and so they've listed the what3words addresses for all of those. So you go to the website and you know exactly where you can go. You either put it into a ride-hailing app or put it directly into your car, and you know you've got the confidence you're going to get exactly where you need to be.
So we have Apple CarPlay here, and I want to use what3words on my phone. I have the destination I want to go to.
Yep.
What do I do next?
So you press navigate, and then as you can see, it has a number of the apps that you have on your phone. If you're using Apple CarPlay, you press Apple Maps, and then it will give you turn-by-turn directions. You press go, and then it should be mirrored onto the screen.
Oh, that's excellent. Oh, look at that. How clever. All right, and then if I want to use the built-in system that Mercedes has built into their system.
Yes, so
okay.
the way that this works is you need to wake up Mercedes, say navigate to what3words, and then the 3-word address of where you want to go.
Oh, she was listening. Hey Mercedes.
How can I help?
Navigate to what3words, star, loses, gather.
The route to Star Loses Gather is being calculated. In 200 feet, turn right and then immediately turn left.
That's so cool. I love how it's really examining the entire country to pinpoint this destination. That's very cool. Although it's, I don't know where I'm going because that's 3,000 miles.
Oh, you're in Ottawa.
In Ottawa. It's taking me to Ottawa. Well, there we go. And one last thing. What's the most epic what 3 words destination that I should have tattooed, apparently?
We are seeing people having meaningful what 3 words addresses tattooed on them, and we're seeing some amazing things. So there's a beer in America actually called Fear Movie Lions. Now fear.movie.lions is actually the what 3 words address of the brewery, Stone Brewing. My favourite what 3 words address, I think, is Vorsprung durch Technik in German, which is the Audi tagline, and it happens to be a what 3 words address in the middle of the rainforest just outside of Sao Paulo.
That is so cool. Giles, thank you so much for your time and for sharing this great technology with us. I'm super excited to set this up with my kids because then they have no excuse for not showing up where they're told to be.
Perfect.
Thank you.